Cody Alexander Match Quarters. Today we're going to be breaking down the technique of Stephon Gilmore down here at the bottom. Now we have a 2nd and 10. The Cowboys are going to run quarters. So what do you usually want to do when you attack quarters? You want to attack the flat and outside. So we're going to get a speed out here on the bottom. Now we're going to be watching the technique. He's 8 yards off the ball, which is exactly where we want to be, especially on a 2nd and 10 in the NFL. That's where typically you're going to have the corners aligned. Now we have a reduction here. You should have an idea at the snap of the ball what the route is going to be. If the receiver heads inside, then we know we're getting some sort of a crossing route. We're actually going to get motion up here. So what that typically tells us is that that is where the cross is going to come from. So if I get a vertical stem, I'm thinking I'm going to get some sort of a dig, or I'm going to get some sort of a post, because we're going to get some kind of a Y cross or some sort of a crossing concept off of that. So Gilmore at the top is just going to hold his water. It's 2nd and 10. This is on the 25. They obviously didn't get any yardage on first down. So this is kind of a possession in 10. Now we're in possession in 2nd down here. So he's going to do a nice job of just chopping out. So this is what you would call an inch technique. Now the receiver is going to take a slightly outside stem. He's really just going to press this inside shoulder of Gilmore. Now he's going to open up his shoulders, but he's going to keep his hips. He's going to keep his hips kind of aligned with the receiver. And this is what you would call just an inch technique. This is very similar to a sail technique. So he's going to keep his shoulders kind of at a 45-degree angle. What this allows him to do is if he does end up getting some sort of a post, he can plant and drive on it. If he doesn't, he can take that foot and he can plant and drive on any kind of out route, which is exactly what we're going to get here. So as the receiver starts to round this off, you can see that he has his foot in the ground. He's going to plant and he's going to drive. This is a really good look at an inch technique, plant, drive, and then he's going to break to the top shoulder, which is what you want to do. In these out and ups, if you try and undercut the out route here, this is when you can get an out and up. If I attack the top shoulder here, he cannot work vertically unless he works through me. So it allows the DB to protect himself as he's trying to attack the ball. So here he's going to work through. He gets here just a little bit early, but again, he doesn't grab. He's going to punch through the hands of the receiver and right down. This is really good technique here. So let's start from the beginning. We're going to get the inch technique, plant, drive, accelerate to the top shoulder, and then punch through the hands, right down, and finish the drill.